Tony Richards was moving from tight end to play offensive line. What did you think of how he did in his first game action?
He did okay. He hadn't had a whole lot of work there. You know, we had to throw him in there to try to save a red shirt on our guy, and I thought he just did okay.
How did the offensive line grade out? Before, you guys are talking about them, not assignment-wise, they were the best. What happens that week?
Yeah, they were really bad. It was really, really bad. You know, and it was very disappointing, honestly, because we all felt like we had a great opportunity this week. We didn't feel like Temple was as good as they were last year. We feel like we're better. And for whatever reason, just about every position group on offense didn't show up. And that's on me and our coaches, and we gotta be ready to play. For whatever reason, we weren't, and we had a good plan. I felt like couldn't protect Ben. Ben got absolutely destroyed. A couple showed a lot of grit, a lot of determination to keep getting back up, which I thought was very respectable for him to do. I mean, he was getting killed, and some not even just bad shots. I mean, it's shots that you don't want to take as a quarterback. You take them over and over and over in the front, and kept getting back up and kept playing hard to the very end, and it was very respectable by him. But we've said it all along. We've got to do a good job protecting him. He's a redshirt freshman quarterback. He's trying to be comfortable in the pocket. He's trying to sit in there and stand in there and make throws. But when you continue just to take the beating that he took, it's really hard on anybody. And senior quarterback, or much less a redshirt freshman quarterback. But the challenge this week is for those offensive linemen, and we challenged them pretty hard yesterday. I mean, it was. I was hoping to get back to Dallas. I told him yesterday I was hoping to get back to Dallas and turn the film on him and say, you know what, it really wasn't as bad as it looked like, but it was. It was worse than it looked like live. And again, for whatever reason, we felt really good about it as coaching staff. Challenged our guys to do 15 minutes more a day. To come to find out, we got guys that didn't even turn it on. Not even put it in 30 seconds. We asked for 15 minutes a day and more, and we didn't get it. And I think it showed in our play.
Was the success of Temple's defensive front because of anything unusual or disguising that they did, or was it they simply physically?
Again, they did the same thing they did all week on film. If we studied the film, our guys studied the film, the number 7, same pass rush move he showed since last Sunday, since we turned the film on. Same one, and that's what's unfortunate, that we didn't do our part and study and know his favorite pass rush move. So no, it wasn't anything different. They didn't bring any different kind of pressures. I mean, shoot, they hit Ben on the third play of the game with a 3-man rush. Then we have a protection where we're kind of going to chip the ends on a 3-man rush. We're going to use 7 guys to block 3, and they still get to us. So it was just very, very disappointing that we weren't ready to play, and we didn't know what their top rush moves were.
How do you get the guys to rebound after a performance like that and not let it drag on to the next week, and then you got an open week to think about it?
Yeah, we can't sit here and feel sorry for ourselves. We're not going to go up to Tulsa. They're not going to give us a win. We got to go earn it, and we've talked about that for a while. Talked about, behind closed doors. We want to try to be a top 5 offense, and we're not even close. And so for us to do that, we're going to find out what kind of men we are. Are we guys that's going to lay down? We're going to pick ourselves back up. We're going to go up there at Tulsa and fight. Simple as that. We got to go up there and fight. They're not going to give it to us. We got to have guys that are passionate about football, that put in all this work for all season long. I'm talking about off season long, to run on 120-degree turf out there with Coach True, running 110s in the summer. I mean, that's got to mean something. And it's got to mean something to put all that work in and to get 12 days out of the year to go perform and not lay an egg like we did last week. And so we got to get ourselves back up. It's really old news now. Our guys got to learn from it. We got to pick ourselves up, find out what kind of men we are, and we got to have a good practice today. We can't waste a day. And I think that's another thing that we haven't been practicing well. When you don't practice well, you don't play well. It just doesn't show up on game day. You can't show up on game day at this level. You might could in high school. You can't at this level, no matter who you're playing. Temple, Tulsa, whoever. You can't do that. You've got to have good practices, especially the way we're trying to take care of our kids and give them a chance in the game. We're trying to take care of their legs, trying to keep them fresh because we feel like that's our best chance is to be the freshest team on the field. And so when we get out there to practice, we got to practice, and we got to perform in practice that we can perform in the game.
Coach Morris said there was some discussion during the game about possibly burning the red shirt on either Kadarius Smith or Jacob Tedora or both, and he felt it wasn't time yet. Were you or Coach Fry lobbying to get them in then?
Yeah, we were talking about all this different scenarios. Like we told Kadarius, and we felt like he could come in here as a freshman and play. We just haven't seen that to this point. He's done better. Fall camp, he was really lazy, didn't really work hard, and so we felt like that was going to lead to his being redshirt. But with the injuries that we have right now, it doesn't look like Nick will be back this week. So the challenge for him is to be ready and get out there and practice and perform in practice, and so that we'll feel comfortable putting you in the game. I think that was the biggest reason we went with Tony, is just because Kadarius hasn't been practicing well, and we were scared to death to put him in. And so we got to have a good week out of him this week. Challenge the seniors, because we don't want to do that, man. We don't want to burn a red shirt this the middle of the season. Especially when you got a senior that should be able to do better than that. But if we're not going to get something out of a senior, then we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to, and that's unfortunate for those guys because I think you see it with Ben early on. You see it with Bryce, guys that aren't ready to play, they don't even play. And we got to have guys that can play, that we know is capable of playing play. And it's just that simple.
When you've got running back, playing quarterback, and you've got other guys switching, this guy over here, how tough does that make it during practices leading up to the game?
Well, it makes it hard in practice and in meetings. I got, with Kamen trying to meet with me, we have a good plan of how we do it, but with him meeting with me in the quarterback meeting and then trying to go get running back meeting as well, it's tough because you got two different style of quarterback. And with Ben, I'm coaching up Ben and I'm coaching up Kamen's play, so it's taken away from Kamen when I talk to Ben, it's taken away from Ben when I talk to Kamen. And so it is tough. It's unfortunate that we lost Daryl. I think Daryl could be helping us right now. But it is what it is. You can't look back on the past. That's the choice we made, that he made. And we've got to now work through it. And that's what we're trying to do every day, is work through it, trying to get practice reps with Kamen at quarterback and at running back. And the bad thing is, when Kamen as a true freshman isn't working every single rep at running back, he's going to miss some stuff when he gets in the game at running back. And we call a play that we worked all week, and I know Kamen knows what to do, blocks the wrong guy. If he blocks the right guy, we probably score on the play. Literally, we're probably on the plus 35-yard line on a 3rd and 12 call, and if he blocks the right guy, we probably sprint for a touchdown. So that's the biggest thing, is just putting a lot on a kid that's a very intelligent kid, that's a very driven kid, but he's got a lot on his plate. And so to blame Kamen for that would be really, I think, cowardly on our part, because he's trying all he can do. He's giving us everything he got. He just has to get reps being a true freshman guy that's played quarterback in high school, now he's playing running back. He's got to get reps to be able to be a good running back.
Is it easier for the offensive line guys to make those adjustments and even in games to change positions?
You know, I don't know the exact answer to that. I've never played offensive line, but it shouldn't be in our offense. I mean, it's literally just flipping it in your head would be what I would think. I don't pretend to be a guy that got in the trenches my whole life and was down in there battling, but you know, I don't see where it would be hard to do that, especially for a senior that's played both sides. I mean, I don't think that should be hard. But you know, maybe it is. I wouldn't think so, though.
You said after, I think it was the Baylor game, that Ben told you the next day he missed the bruises and the soreness, and he actually sort of embraced that. After the beating he took in Philadelphia the other day, how's he feeling?
He's feeling good. He's fine. He's a tough kid. Like I said all along, he's a tough kid. I think he likes that feeling after a game because he thinks he knows now he played, but he doesn't like getting beat. And he would have taken that beating 3 more times if it meant we came out 1 point ahead of Temple. I mean, he was battling his butt off. He's trying to get us back in the game. And we had opportunities to get back in the game. If you go back and look at it, we have a chance to go 35-21 right before half with us getting the ball to start the second half. Got a guy wide open down the middle of the field. Ben's throwing it to him and just gets destroyed from the right side again. And we fumbled, and thankfully Jerry was able to get on it. But the guy's wide open. I mean, and Ben's throwing it to him. So we've got to do our part. Like I've said last week, all 11 guys got to be on the same page and doing their job. If all 11 guys are doing their job on that play, it's 35-21 at halftime. We get the ball to start the second half. That's as simple as that. As bad as we played to that point, we still have a chance to win the game. I mean, who knows? You come out second half, you go down and get a touchdown, it's 35-28, momentum's completely swung, and who knows? Our defense did a good job stopping in the second half. I mean, they scored on a touchdown and we had the onside kick to try to get the ball back, but other than that, our defense did a phenomenal job in the second half of stopping them. So if that happens right before half, who knows?